Hello everyone, my name is Ronald. I'm a student. I live in Moscow. My blog is dedicated to surviving in a big city. I will show you the devices that I have chosen and bought for myself and my family. I will share with you my observations and conclusions. Today we are going to talk about self-defense products. Let's get started. I would like to note that I'm not going to talk about firearms, although I am a hunting weapon owner and a member of the International Shooting Sport Federation. I believe that only certified professionals should conduct safe weapon handling courses. Before the pandemic and financial crisis in the world, people were not very friendly to each other anyway, and no one knows what will happen tomorrow. Therefore, you need to be able to protect yourself and your family. The first available method is to shout "please help" loudly. It works once in a while, or even less often. Therefore, cautious people came up with an alarm system, where you can call firefighters, police or doctors with the press of one button. But the alarm system is not cheap. You won't take it with you, so we'll consider legal, affordable methods, which also may be a little risky. For unforeseen situations on the street, I always carry a self-defense spray in my pocket. This is a self-defense spray fighter from techkrim. It is not affected by the wind and is ready to work at temperatures from -20 degrees. Its aiming range is up to 4 meters, but the most effective range is 1.5 meters. This aerosol is difficult to wash off. This spray is protected against accidental discharge in a jacket or a bag of a wearer. Therefore, if you buy aerosol for your loved ones, give them a training before using it. A gel jet spray is the latest generation. Aerosol cans have a shorter heat range and are highly dependent on the wind. This one is particularly independent of the weather. And the maximum range of 3-4 meters is what makes it stand out among other models. Using spray, you should not cause serious harm to health. Although, according to Stand Your Ground law in the USA, you have a right to defend yourself even to point of applying lethal force. It's still better to prevent an attack than to actually kill someone. By the way, only 3 animal species form armies and go to war against each other. These are people, crows and ants. Even if you have a weapon permit, its use is limited by law, and would be too much to come drunken companies, violent neighbors and other inadequate ones with it. Paraguay, by the way, has a law that still allows duels to death, but only if both participants are registered organ donors. Next device, unfortunately, is used not only for self-defense. This is a very famous movie star, a stun gun. Almost all Hollywood stars were electrocuted. Robert De Niro, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Daniel Craig, Keanu Reeves, Mel Gibson, Jason Statham. The latter, by the way, would not survive without being electrocuted in his movie Adrenaline. But this is just movie tricks and entertainment. In real life, a stun gun is used for intimidation and to guarantee that if one attacker loses consciousness, the rest will back off. When choosing a stun gun, you need to make sure that its shock power does not exceed 90,000 volts that are permitted by law. Less volts are also allowed. I chose Avatar K111 from Aberon Alpha with a capacity of 90,000 volts. This shocker is not a toy and, like a self-defense spray, is equipped with a safety lock against accidental discharge. The device is small enough to fit in the purse or a clutch. It would also be nice for you to take the first aid courses. Some attackers may have a weak heart. If no one else is around, you will have to give him or her the first aid before the ambulance arrives. Please write in comments if you had to use a stun gun. Did it help? Now, I turn to the device, which really requires to be trained to use. This is a telescopic baton. It looks no bigger than a bicycle pump, but weight and dimensions are designed to crush and break. My baton is from ASP. Now I'm going to demonstrate it in action. When folded, it doesn't take up much space. If desired, it can be stealthily worn on the belt. The closest competitor, the baseball bat, takes room and attracts attention. and is quite controversial version of a home interior at the entrance. Knives and other blade weapons can be fatal and have serious legal consequences. I do not recommend using them against brawlers. This baton is made of light and durable high-carbon steel and will be a wonderful extension of your hand. The baton, choker and spray are stored here in a plastic container at the entrance. If you have small children at home, then all of these devices should be stored in a place inaccessible to them. All these self-defense methods are unified by one very important aspect. Inept use can anger the aggressor, and the effect will be the opposite. All devices that I talked about today are as simple as a will. I'm just adding this will to this suitcase of problems that surrounds us every day. By the way, people landed on the moon before they invented a suitcase on the wheels. And what do you guys think? Are these gadgets that I talked about today necessary or excessive? Please share your opinion in the comments. Take care